So, hello everybody. I'm happy to share this small piece of knowledge. So basically we have to understand this particular sutra has a connection, and connection is saying before that the sutra says tatah pratishedhartham ek tattva abhyasa. In order to cultivate the mind which can be focused with one-pointedness. So as the subject matter being that the God or the higher consciousness, establishing into that what are the obstacles are there for the mind not being focused. So for that here this sutra says Maitri Karuna Mudita Upekshanam Sukha Dukh Punya Apunya Visayanam Bhavanatash Chitta Prasadanam. So here Maitri means friendliness. We have to understand word by word. Maitri means friendliness. Friend is one thing and friendliness is a totally different thing. So which means that we have to understand the context. Friend you choose according to your comforts, according to your likes and dislikes, matching a certain qualities with that person who accepts you and you accept that person. So in that we develop a certain level of friendness. So when we say friendliness, which means that it doesn't matter who the person is, whether known person or unknown person, whether the servant or boss, whether black or white, from this country or that country, or whatsoever around you, dog or the cats or the cows. So having that attitude of friendliness, even that can be extended to the level of the objects which you are in day-to-day life you are using. Your glass, your kettle, your television, your mobile, whatsoever. So that friendliness that you have to bring towards all the beings, sentient or insentient. Then second thing it says karuna, compassion. Compassion towards the beings which are in pain, in suffering. So it is not that that you have to practice compassion. It is a matter of elevating your consciousness, in which the consciousness gives you a heartful feeling for the others when they are in pain, because you become more and more conscious. Then there is another word called mudita. Mudita means a gladness, a goodwill. So that gladness towards the people who are happy, who are joyful, which means what is happened for the mind? Mind always gets jealous. If somebody is getting popular, somebody is having more money, somebody is having a lot of success in their field, particularly in terms of the people who you know, you develop a kind of jealousy. So, being happy when the others are happy. And then that is called, the word is used, Sukha and Dukkha. Dukkha means sorrow, pain, or when the other person or the other beings are in misery. So then what you have to do? You have to be compassionate. So mudita, karuna, compassion, and gladness when the people are happy, not to get jealous. Punya, apunya. Punya means a good deeds, and apunya means not good deeds, non-virtuous. So these are the qualities when you develop within yourself. So then the next word is used, Vishaya Nam, regarding those objects which are causing you pleasure or pain. So you have to cultivate the mind which can remain in balance. So here the word is used, Chitta Prasadanam. So Chitta Prasadanam means blessing. Prasadanam means, like in India we use after the prayers and puja, there is some sweets are given or some kind of fruits are given. So that is a kind of blessing from the God. So here he says Chitta Prasadanam. Chitta Prasadanam means blessings of your own mind. So this also you have to connect. You have to understand that the mind is cause for the bondage and mind is cause for liberation. So your attitude creates miseries if your attitudes are wrong, and if your attitudes are right, that same mind brings the blessing to you. So here you have to find a balance with the opposites, and understanding that whenever you are being jealous, being hateful, being angry, whatsoever, so you have to notice and try to change. So in a way it gives a kind of certain qualities which you start developing within yourself. And one of the first thing it says, more and more you develop Maitri. This is one of the very beautiful word which I always love, friendliness. So friendliness with reference to your subordinate, with your colleague, can be little difficult, but you can start practicing with the flowers, with the trees, with the plants. When you pass by, try to touch them with love, with your friendliness. Try to smell those flowers, not to pluck them, but with the friendliness. Bring that, the quality of the friendliness within yourself. And then slowly, slowly you can develop to the animals. From the animals, you can bring to the human beings. So you never get jealous with the Alsatian dog which is moving in a Mercedes or Ferrari or Rolls Royce. You get jealous from your neighbor or the person who has been studying with you, and suddenly he get very hi-fi name and fame, money. You get jealous, or you start feeling yourself inferior. So that's very important to bring a change within yourself, and it is conscious effort. That's where Patanjali here explains in these verses, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upekshanam, Sukha Dukha, Punya Punya, Vishayanam, Bhavanats, Chitta Prasadanam. Verse 33, chapter 1. Harihi Om.